Banana corn fritters. That's what we're making right now. Super cool because it's a savory banana recipe. What is a fritter? Well, it's a little fried patty and it's absolutely delicious. We're gonna top it with a chutney and that's what we're gonna make right now.
Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes that won't break the bank. We'll eat well and save money, because that's what we do. Welcome to Struggle Meals.
We're gonna start with this onion. We're just gonna dice it up. We're putting some oil in the pan and we're gonna come right in with our onions. Let's get some jalapeno in there. The spiciest part of the jalapenos are the seeds and the white veins on the inside. They're still really spicy without those. Let's add a little bit of salt. We've got some crushed coriander seeds, cumin. We're also gonna add some red pepper flakes from the packet drawer. Which of course means that this flavor is free. Beautiful. Let's stir this around real quick. Make sure the heat's not too hot here. The spices are really delicate. We don't want to burn them. We just want to wake them up. A chutney is savory, but it also has sweet and sour elements to it. The sweet element here is the pineapple. We're going to cut off this end right here. We're going to spin it. We're going to cut off this end straight down. We put our pineapple on the flat side and we start working our way down the sides, cutting the skin off. We want pretty small pieces here. So I've cut into levels this way. So we're gonna come straight down this way. I'm looking for like 1/4-inch cubes. So pineapple's going in. All right, so we're gonna mix our pineapple around right here and the liquid of the pineapple is gonna deglaze the pan. Look at how nice and clean it is on the bottom. So now that that's deglazed, I can turn the pan back up a little bit, at least until the pineapple reduces down. So the banana is the star of the show here. We're also gonna add it to our chutney. And if you've got a slightly green on the outside banana or just ready to eat, it's perfect just because it's gonna be easier to cut. So I'll just cut our banana in half first, and then we'll slice it this way, like that, and we'll come boom, boom, and now we can just get our cubes. Bananas going in. They should cook at the same rate. Keep them the same size. But the real fun starts now with the sweet and sour additions we're about to add. This is what makes the chutney sing from the heights of the Himalayas. I know it's a savory topping, but we're putting in sugar. And now, to balance out that sugar, we're gonna put a whole bunch of vinegar. All right, we got white vinegar. And now we can turn the heat all the way up again because we're gonna be adding so much liquid. Here we go. Let's just add like another depth of sweetness to the sugar by going to the packet drawer and grabbing some honey. All right, so this is just gonna simmer away. Let's go to the main event, which are our banana corn fritters. Flour. We're just looking for like a thick pancake batter right here. We're gonna come in with a little salt. We're gonna add baking powder. This is gonna lift the fritters, make them light and airy. So let's get our wet ingredients. We're gonna start with some eggs. Whisk this up real quick. I like to use a Struggle Whisk 7500 because it doesn't incorporate too much air into the egg. We've got half and half here. This is gonna mellow out the spiciness, which is great. Now, the wet and the dry come together. Beautiful. So we're looking for like thick pancake consistency here. But remember, we haven't added our corn or our bananas yet. So those are gonna make everything a little bit more chunky. So we'll do just as we did before. We'll come the long way, go flat side down, and then we'll make our chunks. Bananas going in. Scallions work so well with anything savory. Coming in with our frozen corn. All right, mixing. Look at that, beautiful. We're ready to make our fritters. Take a 1/3 cup measure here. We deposit, and then we just flatten it ever so slightly. The oil should visually and orally sound and look like it's hot. You wanna maintain that oil temperature, right? So we're looking for 2 or 3 minutes on each side or until they're golden brown. Once you start seeing that golden coming up the edge, then you can come in, take the fork right here, and that's just gonna help. Boom. Not too fussy, not too difficult. Fritters are looking great. Look at that. Let's go right onto some paper towel to absorb the excess oil. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of salt fresh out of the fryer because that's always the best time to do it. Let's just do another batch real quick. Look at these. They are beautiful. The corn and scallions really make for some nice color on the inside. I think that's really cute. Okay, so just a little bit of salt. All All right, our chutney is nice and thick. Let's add a little bit of sriracha from the packet drawer. Just gonna give us a little more color and a little more heat. The chutney should be both savory and spicy. We're also gonna add some cilantro to this. It's gonna freshen everything up. I planted my cilantro in my herb garden. That means I paid for it months ago. All I have to do is keep it alive, and it keeps giving me delicious herbs for free. So we'll just take some cilantro and just kind of go like this right here. Let's plate these up. 1, 2, 3. I'm just gonna put the chutney right on top because it's amazing. So there we go. Chutney right on top. Whew. So they look beautiful, they smell fantastic, and they come in at $1.14 per serving. That's a really low price and a great use of bananas. Let's see how they taste. The fritter is savory and fantastic. I know there's banana in there, but it's not overpowering. And then we've got this sweet and sour banana pineapple chutney on top that's just given us the 1-2 punch that ties the whole thing together.